What is up? We're back here again for another episode of Kicking It with Kpop. I'm here with Aaron Jordan. What's up, Aaron? Hi.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
They're going pretty good. I have a feeling they're doing lovely because they are chatting up a storm already in the chat. So they're doing wonderful. We're going to take a break for a quick second because we're going to get back to you in a second. We're going to say hey to the chat real quick. Oh, shoot, where'd I go? All the way from 12 o'clock in the afternoon, we have GT Comics. What's up, GT? We have all the way from New Mexico. We have Las Cruces. What's up, Christina? How are you doing? Greatest mod of all time. Boo, boo, boo. Dropping all your links. We have Glenn all the way from the UK. What's up, Glenn? We got Wonger in the house. What's up, Wonger? Loke. What's up, Loke? How are you doing? We got Copy. What's up, Copy? And the Aggie. What is happening? Yes, it is the beginning. Yes, welcome. Join us. All right, we're done with this, guys. Done with this, guys. No, not Michael Jordan. Aaron Jordan. Yes.
Oh, that's funny. That's actually my dad's name.
That's your dad's name?
Yeah, his name was Michael Jordan. Michael B. Jordan, as a matter of fact.
Michael B. Jordan? Nice. You have two fandoms that you could possibly combining for that. All right. I'm here with the lovely Aaron, and we're going to go over your campaign for Pendragon, the Legend Foretold. Before that, we're going to introduce yourself. We're going to go boom. I'm going to go boom. Hi, Aaron. How are you?
Hey,
for the peeps in the chat that do not know you, would you like to introduce yourself? Tell the peeps who you are.
Oh, why, yes. I am Aaron Jordan. I am a comic creator and a comic fan. I grew up reading comics when I was about 8 years old. I was living at my grandma's house, and my uncle introduced me to the original, well, not the original Prince, but, you know, the OG stories of Spider-Man. And from there on, I started watching the Raimi shows. I got hooked. I branched out into more comics like Green Lantern, love Hal Jordan. And now here I am trying to make a living as a comic book creator. The journey so far is fun, but it can only get better from here.
Oh, for sure. I like it when people come on here and like they start with like one project and they're kind of frazzled at first, trying to get their projects and stuff together. And by the time they come on like the fifth time, they're like, oh, we got this down pat. We know what we're doing. We're doing great. And they come out with way more stuff. I think it's so fun to see people progress like that.
Oh, I still don't know what I'm doing.
Dude, I've been streaming 17 years. I still have no idea what the hell I'm doing.
That's the whole process, right?
That's, it makes it more exciting that way when you don't know what you're doing because you have to learn on your toes. And I think that's pretty fun.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. The innovation is fun.
Hal Jordan, Michael Jordan. That might be something to that there. Just say it. Yes. And then let's see. Oh, what's up, Shadow? How are you doing?
Hey, Shadowpunk.
Hey, Callie, what's happening? And Sunglasses at Night. Hello from Twitter. You're loud and clear. Thank you very much, Sunglasses, for letting us know that because we were wondering if that was going to be the case. So thank you very much for hopping in here. And I'm going to go to Twitter real quick so I can drop the link to your Kickstarter. So let me do that because, I can't wait for like all the thingies to get linked together so that I can just one click put it in there. I don't have to keep doing that. So for the peeps in the Twitter land, there you go. There's a link to the Kickstarter. Nice. And then to the peeps at the Twitches, there's the link for that. So there you go there. And yes, welcome. So you got into comics pretty early. That's awesome. So Spider-Man, Hal Jordan, those are your go-tos. Nice. Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say like Green Lantern. I was more into like John Stewart back then because like he was like pretty huge in the media. But after a while, after I started, I think I got into the Rebirth Green Lantern? That's when I fell in love with Hal Jordan. And that one Green Lantern movie with Ryan Reynolds that everyone says is bad, but I kind of like.
Listen, even if movies are super bad, I still kind of really like them just because they're fun movies to watch. Like you just kind of zone in and watch them. But I like Kyle, my favorite, because I just think he's a stud. So
see, people still like Kyle though. Like at least you have that. Everyone said that Hal Jordan is boring.
Hal Jordan is not boring. I know a lot of guys that really prefer the Hal over John and Kyle. But I've always been a big fan. I still have the Justice League. Or was it Total Justice from like the 90s? His figure. That's what got me into Green Lantern back in the day. The Lanterns. Yeah. Good times. Yeah, that's what she said. What are you talking about? Get out of here. I'm excited to get into your comic because I saw before we even started chatting, you were posting stuff around, and I saw previews of it on Kickstarter. And Guy Gardner is the greatest Green Lantern ever.
Oh, I love Guy. Okay, yeah, Guy's cool.
Okay, he is pretty cool. Yeah, you guys can have a Green Lantern off. It'll be great. We need to get James in here too. He'll have fun with that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice. Way to go, Callie.
Nice.
Awesome.
You mean like the first appearance? That's cool.
Probably. He's one of our comic bros, and we actually do auctions and stuff with him too. So yeah, nice. He's probably picked up the first Green Lantern, first guy. Yeah, got some good appearances in there.
Nice.
I forgot until you talked to me. We started talking about Green Lantern, and I was like, "Oh, Kyle, hey." So when you were looking at comics, did you like all the animated series? I was super big into the animated series growing up. Spider-Man,
yeah.
All that stuff. I love that.
Yeah, 90s Spider-Man, that was my favorite one. I watched that front to back. I'm still kind of mad they didn't finish it up. But given what we have now, I'm half and half on it. Like, I don't think they'll do as good of a job as 97. But, if 97 takes the reins for that, I wouldn't be opposed to it.
I would not be either, because there was some really fun storylines that they were just getting into in the Spider-Man series that I would really like to see them do more of. Because one of my favorite all-time series in Spider-Man is definitely Maximum Carnage, and I love that run of all time. That's one of the things that got me back into comics big time. I was always in and out of comics, but definitely would love a new series. And it's interesting that they're doing the X-Men 97 series like this far out from when it was released. But that would be interesting because there was a lot of good series around the time that I would love to see them pick back up.
Oh yeah. Honestly, what was your opinion on the first Iron Man show? I don't know if it's first, but the 90s one.
I watched so many cartoons back in the day. I forgot about most of them, but I've been going back and rewatching a lot of the weird series that only had 1 or 2 seasons. And I really want to go back and watch Ultra Force right now.
Wait, what's Ultra Force?
It was cheesy Image, Malibu Sun type cheesy, just amazing.
I can't even sort of Youngblood.
Yeah. Kind of like Youngblood. Yeah, it was. Why they made an animated series of that and not one of the other more popular series, I don't know. But yeah, I'm really big into weird series like that. I love it. And hold on. The chat is popping right now. Shadow says, "GG, come on, give me your best shot. CP will always be your favorite Lantern." And then Angry with the Kyle Ringers, your favorite Green Lantern, hands down. All right. Ooh.
Hold up. We're talking about Chip, my boy the Mutt. Yo, I love that. Well, no. Chip. I'm thinking of Knock. I love Knock.
Okay.
Chip is a squirrel, right?
You guys that are super nerds, and yes, hold on. Yes, Ultra Force was a cartoon. I believe it only had 1 season, but yes, you can find it online to watch. That's a trip. Sunglasses is in here. Who'd win in a fight? Hale or Guy? No powers. Ooh, no powers. Who do you think's taking that one?
Guy Gardner.
Guy Gardner?
He's from the Bronx, right? So, honestly, Hal Jordan, he can fight, but he doesn't have that natural charisma that Guy has. So, Guy's going to find a way. He always finds a way to go out on top. Unless it's Doomsday.
Doomsday, ooh.
Yeah. In Doomsday's first appearance, he beat the brakes off of Guy Gardner in the Justice League International.
I like the Justice League animated series. There's so many DC series that the one-shot movies. I love them so much, and there's a lot of really good Green Lantern in the animated stuff, and I love that. Let's see. Oh, thank you very much for dropping the links there. Thank you so much. And question. Did you watch the JLU BTAS and STAS series?
So you're talking about Justice League Unlimited and the Batman animated and Static Shock? Or the STAS? I'm not sure what STAS is. Superman? I have not seen Superman, but I've seen all the others.
Yeah, I have a bunch of them on my shelf. I watched them all, and I really liked them. There was a lot of really good Wonder Woman movies in there too.
Oh yeah, true. I wish Wonder Woman got her own TV show.
Oh, that would be awesome. I really like the TV series that they've been doing for all the DC stuff, even though some of them on like the CW kind of got out there and I lost track of them. I still like the cheesy shows. I don't care. I love, give it to me. I love it. We grew up in the 80s and 90s. We had like by far the cheesiest versions of stuff. We grew up in the 80s watching the 70s stuff. So yeah, I don't care. I'm all for the weird cheesy stuff. Yeah, so Copy. Yeah, Copy, let us know which one you're talking about. You got into Green Lantern when Hal turned evil and Kyle took over. Ooh, okay. That's a good part. People, I like that one. I know James was talking about that not too long ago. DC guy here says he's the squirrel. Okay, nice, the squirrel.
Nice. I feel like not. Was it North? I think it was North.
Oh, Squirrel Girl was going to be the AT&T chick everyone loves, but got her show. Yeah, there's a lot of shows that have been getting canceled before they even get out.
Oh yeah,
right? Yeah. The Squirrel, that Squirrel Girl. Yeah, yeah. Everyone's agreed. Guy has the street fight at him. Good answer. Yes.
Yes. You got that dog in him.
There was a lot of so the Iron Man came out, Spider-Man came out, X-Men came out. There was a lot of series in that one little 90s block that they came out, and I totally forgot all of them. But yeah, Superman the animated series.
Oh yeah, I do watch clips of those. Those are pretty good.
Okay, yeah, I liked Batman the animated series. That's got to be my go-to number one after school watch when I got home. That was amazing. That's probably one of my favorite animated series of all times.
Oh yeah. Do you like the old one or the new animated series that they did?
I have not seen anything beyond Batman Beyond for TV series wise when it comes to Batman, but I can't wait to watch the new one. Some people are saying iffy about it, but I think it looks good. From the shots that I've seen, I think it looks pretty decent. I like it.
Nice.
Your 2 minutes behind. I've been having this issue on YouTube a lot. I don't care what someone's internet speed is. I have to refresh the page a lot, and then it'll sync back up too. But it's just laggy for some reason lately. This is facts. Glenn does indeed cheat in gaming. We know this. We know this for facts. What's up, Rude? How are you guys doing? Yes, it is so good. Oh, we gotta talk DC, dude. If you guys, I know there's a lot of main DC bros in the chat right now. If you guys want to talk DC, go ahead. We can talk DC all day. Yes. One of my favorite characters of all times is Catwoman. I love the bad guys. To me, Batman, I don't know what about it. It's just the gothicness, but they have the best rogues gallery. I love Batman. I grew up watching the 66 series. So good. So good. It made me want to be a villain growing up because I am pro-villain.
I feel that. Shoot.
Yes, I love it. Yes, let's go. Well, you're a Batman Beyond fan? No, I don't hate you. I love Batman Beyond.
Yeah, Batman Beyond is the greatest, man.
That was seriously good. What's up? And hello there.
Yo. Anthony! Yo! Hey, how's it going, man? I missed you, bro.
Ooh, what's up? Uh-oh, what'd you do? Uh-oh.
I don't know what I did.
Oh, snap. You were too excited and you knocked all of your contraptions offline. That's okay. We're going to keep talking about hello. How you pronounce your name? Is it Itchy? I want to call you Itchy. I'm just going to call you Itchy because that's what I'm calling you. And I like that you dropped the alligator in chat because one of my favorite things of all time is Argyle, the arachnigator, half spider, half alligator. It's dope. I know. Batman is dope. I would really, really love, I can't tell if you're there or you just fully knocked all of your stuff offline. I don't even know if you can hear me, Aaron, but if you can hear me, dude, Batman Beyond would make such a great live action movie. That would be fantastic. I would love that. If they could just go to that and just do that, that would be amazing.
If they did Batman Beyond with a style sort of like the Batman, but with a neo punk feel, I think that would work really well.
Oh, that would work so good. There's something about like the neopunk thing that does just amazing on like the cinema stuff, because when you're looking at it, you see like those lights and like cool cityscapes. That's just really intriguing to me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There was a Batman Beyond live action in development with Keaton as old Bruce Wayne. You know, I wonder if they scrapped that and that came out to be the last movie that came out. The Flash? Was it Flash? What was the movie that just came out that had the Keaton Batman in it? Why is my brain? It's Flash? Why can't I think of anything right now? I feel so bad for you right now. Well, I also like that your symbol reminds me of the Shringen. So let's go.
All right, we're good.
We're good now? All right, perfect.
Yeah, and, I don't know what that was.
Listen. He's coming in here and be like, oh no, I don't know what I did. Yes, you did it. You totally did it. You came in here, you said the thing, and you completely knocked him offline.
All your fault.
This is how he turns into his villain arc right here. Boom. Just come at you.
Can I at least get a yellow lantern ring?
You can get whatever lantern rings you want. Let's go. Because we're apparently talking DC, and we're apparently, going to be brawling it out with our superpowers here. Batman Beyond is like Iron Man plus Batman. The tech aspect would be so. Yes, I think it would work really well in a movie. Like,
yes,
just it's so good. It's like right there. It'd be super good. It's in development hell right now, but it could move. Oh, okay. I'm excited about that.
Yeah,
what was I know, but what was the movie that came out? I can't for the life of me think of it, because they had Aquaman 2 came out. Was it the Flash movie? The one where Keaton was in it. He played the older Batman, but it was also like Elseworlds. Was it Flash? My brain has just died trying to think.
Oh yeah, that was the Flash. Yeah.
The Flash. Yeah. So this is a wholly separate one copy, is what you're talking about. Nice. I think that would be very cool.
Good.
Yes. Yeah, I'm excited to get into this too, because I'm huge into like King Arthur and all those legends and stuff like that. And I grew up watching like Excalibur, anything to do with all kinds of things of that nature. Huge into fairies.
You might hate me though, because everyone's been telling me to watch. You're talking about 1980s Excalibur, right?
Yeah, they had a couple versions of Excalibur. Yeah.
All right, so everyone's been telling me to watch that, but I watched it one time. It wasn't bad or anything, but I fell asleep halfway through, so I had to watch it again.
Watch it again. I think it was something better when like you were growing up. It was on TV and you kind of like watch it all the time on TV type situation. But if you kind of watch it now, I could see how it kind of be slightly a little bit long and boring.
No, it wasn't that. I just decided to watch it like at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, that'll do too. Yeah, give it a rewatch, because it was, for the times when it came out, it was a really good one. But I liked a lot of the movies coming out, and one of my favorite like King Arthur type legend movies is the Merlin movie with dude from Jurassic Park in it in the 90s. I love that one a lot.
I'm glad to see that. I do love Merlin.
Yeah, it was a TV movie, but it was so good. It was really good. Yeah, Flash. Okay, that's what I thought. I haven't seen that one yet, because I'm like 4 years behind on movies. But yeah. What are you saying? I have a Green Lantern ring and used to wear it. Oh, nice. Very cool.
Nice. Was it metal or plastic? I used to collect all the plastic ones, because those were the only ones I could really afford.
You have the Batman. Okay, yeah. I want to go back and rewatch Batman Beyond. Like I said, I was going back and rewatching a lot of the older series. So I want to go back and rewatch all the X-Men stuff before I watched 97, because I was really upset when I was growing up, because I loved the X-Men series. But for whatever reason, they would get to the start of the Mojo section and they would stop it and then restart it. And then they would never air whatever happened after that first episode of Mojo in my area. So I don't know what happened. So now I got to go back and rewatch the whole thing so I can figure out what the heck happened before I watch it.
Okay. Why Mojo though? Hold up. Was he the guy that did the TV thing?
Yeah, the Mojo.
Yeah, I never liked him.
I like him because he's creepy and weird, and I like creepy weird dudes. But I like Spiral a lot. And all those guys that are in there are like Omega Red and stuff, and I want to see more of those characters. But I got so upset because it would always get to the first episode of that, like, yes, new season's coming, and they would start all back over again. Like, oh, this is bull crap.
Okay, I feel that.
Ooh, okay.
Oh yeah, I remember that. So he was just like, I have no idea who this guy was.
Very cool. Yeah, that's what I thought. I need to watch that. I need to watch Aquaman too. Oh man, there's so many movies I gotta watch.
Oh, yeah, Aquaman is good. You need to watch that. What we're talking about Aquaman 2 or the original?
It should. Let me tell you, any movie that Jason Momoa is in, I'm watching it. Let's go. I don't, hey. But yeah, okay. So Batman Beyond is a separate project that they're also using Keaton in, but you said it might have been scrapped, but they might still be working on it. Interesting.
Nice.
Okay, speaking of Batman, I know the Batman is going for a more gritty and realistic feel, like TDK from Nolan. You also think that Scarface and the Ventriloquist. Ooh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, I feel that, yeah. Probably for like a third movie, that'd be good.
That would be awesome to see. I really like the development of Catwoman that was in that movie, because I feel like they really got back to her actual origins, because she's one of my favorite characters, and they didn't really do her origins right in a lot of the movies and things that she's been in, but I thought that they did a really good job with her being like from the streets on there. And I really want to see if they do make a second one where they're going with that, because I'm not sure when the Penguin series releases, but I know it's coming out soon. And the stuff that I've seen from that looks really good.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait for that. Yeah.
They're going to do a great job. Maybe we can get Scarface in there. That'd be nice.
That might open up a lot of extra villains coming in there, and then you might actually move them if they get super popular to the movies. And I like that, because a lot of my favorite villains, I saw this a bunch of times, I like the weird villains that you don't normally see a lot, but I love the henchmen. So like anytime you feel like, okay. So any of like the bad guys, and they have like their like group of like little minions that go and do their bad work and stuff. That's why I love like the Batman and Robin movies so much, because they showed a lot of those weird like henchman type characters, and I love those. I want to see more of that.
I was like the ones where they get those like special little outfits that's like super villain. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. But I love those. I want to see more of those. Yeah, that's great. Your lust will hold you up. Oh snap.
That was from Excalibur. Oh shoot.
And the new yeah, listen, there's a lot of weirdos in my chat, and I love it. But yeah, no, I love Shadow Punk. I love the posts he could be posting.
Oh, yeah.
What's happening? Listen, okay, Glenn, I gotta show you this. I saved it last night. Okay, so you guys know the back scenes footage of the Superman movie where they're showing him in his new outfit. I'll have to send it to you guys. Someone photoshopped it where he took the undies, the red part, and put them all the way up to his shoulders with a new outfit. It looks so silly.
Oh my god, what?
It looks so silly. Yeah, I'll send it to you guys when we're done out of here. But oh my god, I was cracking up at about 4 o'clock in the morning last night when I saw that, and I was like, oh my god, this is gross. Yes, dude. Okay, so the design of Batman Beyond, like his outfit is so good. It fits really well in the animated style, but you can tell that they really made it for the animated series. And I think that's why it also resonates well in comics, but would also work really well in a live action because it's so sleek and simplistic.
Oh, yes.
It's really good. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Update on the Green Lantern ring. It was at a con and it's metal. Ooh, still have it, but it's on the collector shelf. Nice. Very cool. Yeah. I like weird stuff. Okay. So I also love it when comics go beyond comics. So I love it when people sell socks, hoodies, weird jewelry, anything like replicas of stuff inside of a book. And I love that. And I love that people, especially if you're a true nerd, you're going to be hoarding stuff like, I am. You get the toys, you get all that stuff. I love that. And kudos to your brother for doing that. That's awesome. What's up, Joe? In Batman Beyond, they always used the phrase "shui." Listen, really? I say that a lot. I say "hui," "shui." I don't know. I'm weird. I say stuff. The S is crotchless. No, but
oh no.
Oh, you didn't like the Flash figure? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, listen. For years, I've been following Momoa, Jason. How do you say his last name? I don't know. I'm tongue-tied right now because I'm picturing him all dressed up as Aquaman. Anytime there has been a Lobo post anywhere, for years, people have been tagging him on Instagram and on Twitter, and they would say, "Don't F this up." And they were like, "You need to play this." And they've been tagging him for years. He is my number one go-to pick for Lobo, and Lobo is my guy, and I got to see this happen. I don't care if it's a one-and-done role. I need this. I need this in my life. And I really can't stand it when people go, "Oh, he's too old to play that." No, he's not. He's got several years and several more movies left with him. Plus, he's going to be in makeup all the time. You're not going to see it. It's going to look even better for the character as he gets older anyways.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So if they did decide that he was too old to look like him, would you prefer him as CGI? I mean, like, would you be acceptable with CGI, Momoa? Or do you need to actually see him?
No, because I hate what they did to him in that Kryptonite series, and I refuse to acknowledge that Lobo that was in there for 2 seconds. Okay, remember that Kryptonite? Remember the Kryptonite series that came out?
No.
Okay,
is that like
so
Krypton?
Darker, grittier thing. I think it was on the Sci-Fi Channel. It was on another one. It was just a few years ago, but they canceled it. And it was like a darker version of like the Superman stories. And they had like a split second where they showed Lobo on there, and I hated the Lobo that they came up with. Did not look great. I think even if you have someone that's older playing Lobo, it doesn't matter because Lobo, first of all, he's an alien in space. Plus, he's a bounty hunter. So I think that aged, weathered look, plus like just straight up badassery would work so well with a Lobo character because that's what he do. He's a sexy stud machine, but he's also kicking ass all day long in space. Come on.
Yeah, he gets the stitches.
That's right. He sure do. Franken right he do. Yeah, listen. Everyone loves the Momoa, let me tell you. Ooh. Clayface with badass. Okay. So I hear a lot of people want Clayface in a movie, and I really like what they probably did with the Sandman and the Spider-Man stuff. They could really get some cool stuff happening with if you bring in like a mix of like really good special effects back in, like practical effects and a little bit of CGI, you could make something really gnarly with a Clayface that I think would look really cool.
I would agree with that, yeah.
Yes. You hate Superman is your guy, and you love the Christopher Reeve Superman, and they're taking it back to like the old school outfit, and you hate the new outfit. Oh, that's saying something, man.
Also, I agree with him. I kind of don't like the lines, but other than that, well, the lines in the collar. Other than that, I do like the suit.
I don't mind the suit, but it does look like, so the material you could definitely tell is like a neoprene or something type material. Oh, yeah. And whenever he does like a this or something, you can see it bunching up type stuff. I think if they reworked something along the shoulder line here, it would fit better. That's my only issues with it that I've seen, but they'll probably fix that post.
Oh, like with like a
like maybe some semi-CGI or something. But yeah, they fixed something here. It wouldn't be as like crumply. It looks crumply or something. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But other than that, no problems with it. Yes, he is Lobo. Exactly. He is Lobo. I know. I don't know why. Okay, I'm 40s. Okay, I believe he's about my age or a little bit younger, and I'm telling you right now, it would be a hit. It doesn't matter. He would be a hit. Yeah. And what's up, Vox? How are you doing? And Dan, dude, somebody was giving him crap the other day for keep coming back to play Spider-Man. Okay, it's not his fault that he started in his teens playing this movie that they prolonged so many years that he's going into his 30s now. But they could get away with that. You know how they could get away with that? Because in the last movie that they did, they kind of ended in a way where they're going to be separate for a while. That makes sense. And they could come back into a part where they're like in now-ish times where they're that of age type situation, which might be interesting because if they do that, that might be a way for them to do like a live action and somehow bring in Miles as well, especially with how they did the other versions. I know, but I'm saying they could possibly work that based on how far in the future they might be doing that. You know what I mean? I know you seem like you're traumatized and puking right now. I know.
I don't know. I just don't like Miles. Like that's just me.
You know, like
I'm a
Miles.
Coco fanboy. Yeah.
I love Spider-Punk. Spider-Punk is awesome. I really love.
See, I do like Spider-Punk.
Yeah.
He is cool.
Yeah. I like so Spider-Boy and Miles. I like because I like the animated series. I haven't really read any of their comics at all that have come out, but I like the new one, not the
new one. I haven't heard of him in a bit. So is he that fun?
I have not read the comics yet. I like the design of him though, but I haven't read anything to do with the Spider-Boy that's coming out now. So I don't know anything to do with their backstory or anything. So I need to go back and read anything to do with like the Miles or Spider-Boy. But Spider-Punk, I love. Spider-Punk's got an amazing visual.
I will say,
yeah.
Oh, my bad. I will say if you do want to read Miles, I'd say stick with his like 2018 run. That one's pretty fun.
Okay. Yeah, I know because there's a whole bunch of trades and omnis that I could pick up easily because I'm more into the trades and omnis now than I am single stuff because I have nowhere to put comic boxes. Let me tell you. Okay, now Tom Holland was born in 1996. Okay, as someone that was born in 81, he's still a toddler to me. So it's like, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh dang.
Okay. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do if people keep complaining about it, if they change this up at all, or if they're going to fix it in post because it is really crumply. It's a lot of the scenes that I have seen it, so I'm not sure how that's going to go. And what's up, Apex? I'm going to be on their channel tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern. The Rex X and Apex show. Come hang and watch us because I am normally not up that early on a Saturday. So we're going to see how that goes. And let's see. Oh, yes, shoulder pads. If they put some shoulder pads in there, that might actually work out and help him in his favor and his suit. Yes.
Oh, you mean like Injustice Superman?
Injustice Superman. Yeah. Just Hulk it out. Yes, I have nowhere to put comic boxes. I have like 28 in my other room. I have 8 in my closet, and I have got 1, 2, 3. We got 4 sitting here. I have nowhere to put anything. Leave me alone. Yeah. You have over 100 short boxes. How do you think you feel? Listen, I don't want to get to 100 short boxes. I want to chop some of my collection out. I'm trying to get rid of like so if I get an Omni or a trade or something, I'm trying to get rid of my single issues, unless it's something that I actually just need in my life. But yeah, I really need to get rid of some stuff. Yes, you hate the shoulder. Yeah, a lot of people don't like this, whatever's happening there on the suit. It's kind of funky.
You mean like where the cape connects?
Yeah, like somewhere in this area or along the sleeve situation type thing. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I feel you. I think it should have been tucked into the collar a little bit. That would have been good.
Yeah, it seems like it's too far up, like the neckline or something. Like it needs to breathe just a little bit. Yeah, but we'll see about that. Old enough to play. Listen, he's old enough to play my child. Okay. You have 13 now. Okay. Yeah, I know. You chopped some stuff up. It does stick up on you. Listen, during COVID, I was like, hey, I'm gonna go through my 8 comic boxes to get rid of some, thin out the herd a little bit. Let's try that. And I ended up with over 30. Thanks, lockdown. Yeah. You have 50? Wow. Yeah, that's amazing. All right, we super caught up with chat here. No, this is fun. I like talking the DC stuff. A lot of people come on here, they're like, no, ew, DC. And I'm like, psh, my childhood, leave me alone. Listen, DC nothing will ever beat that feeling when you went and watched that 89 movie when it came out, the Tim Burton stuff, at the drive-in. That was the most hype thing. We talked about that for an entire year at school. It was amazing. What's up, Christina? How are you doing?
Oh, was that like your best drive-in movie?
No, I watched. Okay, listen. This is how far back my love for DC goes. I've had this since I was a child, and I would force my mom to watch the Supergirl movie. I had these pajamas that I wore for 2 years straight, that I wore them to shreds and had to throw them out.
I almost forgot that existed.
I know. This is the Helen Slater Supergirl movie from way back in the day. And this is, I can't even open it because the thing's gonna fall apart, but that was my go-to. That was my go-to back in the day. Yeah. No, I was always into the weird movies. Like, yeah, no, that movie's fantastic. It's really hard to find on DVD or anything. They don't really find it too much. You know, I feel like a weird movie. So yeah, 78 Superman. So yeah, man, I grew up watching those. And then TV series, I was always watching the weird Spider-Man live action show growing up. Hulk series, Wonder Woman, any of those that came out, because those are the best. Yeah.
Oh, the Bixby Hulk? Yeah. I love watching those.
Yeah, no, you can't claim that. That is my prized possession. If anything in my house burns down, I'm grabbing that and running out of my house. I'm telling you. Yes. 89. Okay. So you had, was it McDonald's that had all the Happy Meal toys? So we went and got those, and then we would go to the drive-in and we would watch this movie, and it was the best. It was the absolute. You cannot claim the PJs because I had to throw them out when I was like 3 because I wore them too much and they shattered to oblivion. Sad. Super K-pop, yes, that would be cool. If you want me to, I will send you some Supergirl PJs copy. You can wear it your next con. Run around. You let that go with the books. Yeah, I know. You sold a lot of your books over the last week, and I know that must have sucked, but yeah, that's sad. But I need to get rid of some of my stuff. I'm tripping on it. I don't want too much of it. The SP Damon.
I don't know what that is.
What is that, Glenn? Oh, Spider-Man 97.6 Joe. Okay, I watched that growing up. I watched all of that stuff growing up, and I still like it. It's all weird.
You mean the original live action? I haven't seen that one.
The 76 live action and like all the other ones, but yeah, they're amazing. Really nice. That's awesome. Let's see. Nice. Yeah, I love the Legend of Billie Jean movie. First of all, you have soundtrack Pat Benatar. That was amazing. It had some good stuff in there. That's right. What's up? Yes. Nice. Thank you very much. Yes, I will drop a link to that. I don't know if I can do that right now because I'm not in my anything. But if no, I can't even mod people in here. Hold on. No, I can't do that. It's so weird. Why can I mod some people and not some people? I don't know. I'm in your StreamYard, so give me a minute. I'll figure out how to drop that link. 78, 79 was an interesting year for like comic TV shows and stuff. I like that a lot. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you right now, Wong, Glenn, and I will fund this for this to happen. And CJ is another one that does CGC witnessing in my chat. And you will probably be running around the same time as him. He was there last year for New York Comic Con. You probably know each other. Yes. And what's up? Oh, hey, awesome. What's happening? And Gary, what's up, Gary? What's up? You're listening and cooking. Thank you for hanging. Dude, I can't mod anybody right now. I have to do that in my StreamYard. Not StreamYard. Okay. We're on StreamYard. I got to do it in the other thing. So, yeah. Nicholas Hammond started. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And he was Peter Parker, right?
Wait, was Nicholas Hammond starring as?
Because his name sounds familiar.
The name sounds familiar, but I don't remember the names. I just remember like watching it.
Well, and good thing Google was my friend.
I'll eventually get back to cosplaying. I'll do Supergirl or Harley again. But he was okay, cool, nice. But yeah, I eventually want to get back into my cosplay. I used to do that for a little while, but I eventually get back to that because that's fun. I love that. I've more so have been into I'm putting on a onesie and going for full shenanigans mode at cons lately. So one day I'll get back in there. Oh yeah, that's right. You guys are the biggest nerds I've ever met in my entire life. I love you all. You're the dorks. But yeah, we're here to talk to you about your Kickstarter. And we're going to get more back into DC in a little bit, but let's go to your Kickstarter page because if you haven't seen it, check this out. This is awesome. And let me go here. Let me go here. Let me go boom. And then blamp. There we go. Oh, wait. Wait, what?
Oh, shoot.
What?
What? No, I just said abracadabra. I was trying to get the stream to go up.
Oh, okay. You were the Joker last year. Nice.
Oh, nice.
You were you last year. Nice.
Always a good choice.
Spot on cosplay, by the way. Perfect. Oh, he's okay. Nicholas Hammond is now 76. Amazing. He's almost at the age of when he starred in the actual year that took place. Yes. Hold on, let me make this larger. This is too small. Oh, it's at 90%. Oh my goodness. All right, what does this look like on the screen? Oh, wait, I think I could go one more. Let's go one more. Boom. All right, that should look better. There we go. Lovely. Let me drop this back in here. Boom. There we go. Link to the Kickstarter, because we're here to talk about Pendragon, the Legend Foretold book number 1. Ooh. Would you love to give us a little synopsis of what Pendragon, the Legend Foretold, is all about?
Oh, okay. So, Pendragon is an Arthurian interdimensional story focused around loyalty, honor, and legacy. And pretty much the gist of it is, after King Arthur's final battle at Camelot, he dies, and unfortunately, shoot, why am I raising my voice? Unfortunately, there's this threat that needs to be taken care of, but since he's gone, we need somebody else to do that. So Merlin, his friend and trusted magician, travels throughout time and space in order to find a worthy successor to wield the blade Excalibur. Unfortunately, he finds it in someone who is completely he's completely inexperienced, and he's just not a good choice to wield the blade. So the whole purpose of the series is to train him to be not like Arthur, but good enough so that he can defeat this evil.
Ooh. Well, that sounds fascinating already. I'm so far. And I like the art style too. The art style is really cool because it's like a mix of like really old school, like traditional stuff, but also you have like a kind of modern take on it. Like, look at this. Cool.
Exactly. The whole point of the book was to try to blend in and combine the old styles, like let's say like Renaissance paintings and stuff, with like the new comic book pop art. And I think that kind of goes into the symbolism of old cultures and traditions being combined with new cultures and traditions to make something truly unique and worthwhile. And honestly, the artists are Carly and Gracie on the line work, and David Smellon on the ink. They did a really fantastic job.
It's really good. I remember seeing when this first popped up on Kickstarter, I remember even saving it at that time because I thought it looked really amazing. And it, like, the colors plus the way that the line work is on here works so well with the action that's happening. And they did such a fantastic job working together.
Oh, definitely. So I think it was David's idea to actually, because originally somebody suggested that we paint over the inks, but we wanted to show respect to the artist, and having the colors go right underneath the inks is really tremendous. I can't believe we pulled that off.
They did a fabulous job because, like you said, it does like have that Renaissance-y painting type feel, but also like a modern comic feel, but also it's really gritty. So the layering work that you did with the painting and the inks on top works really well with that. It gives it like something a little bit extra because you could tell like they're like battling, and I love that.
Oh yeah, like I was a huge fan of like cinematic action movies. Like one of my favorite ones was Equilibrium, and there's this one anime called Sword of the Stranger. That one's really good. They're really good at doing fight scenes.
I have not heard of that. Maybe if I know what the actual OG name is, I might know.
Yeah.
But I'm really into fighting, especially like that kind of stuff.
I feel that.
Ooh. Apex says you like the foreshortening of the sword. Yeah, look at how good that was. Look at how cool that is. And I like that it breaks off into the other panel as well. That's awesome.
Yes.
That's so cool.
It's like it's jumping out at you.
Yes, it looks really good. And the shine that they did on that looks fantastic. Like you could tell that that is metal. So that's one of the other things that I've been noticing here. Like, so like you have like the gold and then you have like the silver metal happening. Like the contrast between the silver and the gold is striking. And this is like glowing, the gold. It's really cool looking.
Dude, yeah. Me and David were just having a conversation the other day. He was telling me how like he studies like basic real world elements and stuff. Like he actually like goes outside and he takes notes of like all the light sources and stuff that are going on. So he really mastered his craft.
You can tell that he really studies lighting, especially like where light shine is coming from. Like you can see right here, the sunlight is coming this way and what is illuminating the metal stuff. It's hitting every spot. But this panel right here is absolutely just gorgeous. You have the darkness of him facing away from the sun, but it also does really well with the scene that's happening in here. And oh, it's a fantastic job.
It's beautiful.
It's really good.
Shoot. Wait until you see what he does with the magic too. Like that.
So, I love up here. I love up here how you actually have the gods, fairies, monsters in a separate dimension. I love that because some of my favorite characters in like the Arthur legend are Queen Mab and all those favorite other people. I love the evil fairy people. Come on, let's go.
Yes. Shoot. And honestly, I think that's like when I was doing research for Arthurian lore and stuff back then, you'd be surprised. There's actually a lot of Celtic overlap between that and like the legend. So I wanted to try and have like this whole fairy aspect to it. Because, you know, like there's a lot of things in like modern retelling and stuff like that. They don't really cover that.
Yeah, it's interesting because like depending on you have like the UK, like British side, and then you have like the Celtic stuff that has to do with the Arthurian legends. And if you get more into the Celtic ones, you get like the Queen Mab side, you get more of the fairies and the sorcery type situation. So I like it when people incorporate that more in here because some of my favorite tales have to do with Mordred and Morgan Le Fay. And I love it when those are in stories. Let me tell you, I love that. And a lot of the places when you see some of the legends, they kind of like skim through that part. I'm like, no, that is a huge part of this entire legend. You need that.
I think you'll be happy then because this first book is a prelude or beginning to an entire saga, where there are 4 of them. The first saga will have to do with Morgan Le Fay and how everything in this world intertwines and stuff like that. And it turns out she and Mordred are a huge part in this first book. Very cool. I love that.
But, yeah, we were talking about this earlier, Apex. We were talking about the Excalibur film, and we were talking about this is like the second show that I've been on, and we actually talked about this movie, which is interesting because now I want to go back and watch it now because that's one of the movies I used to watch all the time growing up. I love it. I love one of my favorite characters too is Lady in the Lake. So I just love how you get the Lady in the Lake and like how you get the sword and stuff in there. That's amazing. I always love that. And once you get that line work that you see right here is fabulous with the lighting and how you underpainted it. It's so good. It's very lovely.
Definitely.
Yeah, I like this a lot. Ooh, look at this scene. Let's look at this. That is a cool coloring situation here. Hold on.
You're really prepared with this.
I've done. What is this?
Nice.
What number? I don't know. We're 70 some into just the campaign ones. Yes, very young Helen Mirren as more. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gorgeous. I love it. I love all of that. All that stuff. Apex, if you weren't here earlier, we were talking about the TV movie Merlin with what's that guy's name? Sam, the dude from Jurassic Park. I love that movie. I love that movie so much. I love Queen Mab in there as well. But yeah, I love that, everything about that. But this is fantastic. The art in here is absolutely fantastic. And I love the border situation that you have on here and how it's like going through the panels. It's really cool.
Thank you.
Awesome. Very good. Very good. No, you guys, super kudos to your team that you did. Because once again, like I said, the way that they did the metals and the lighting, even the way they did the sword, like it just looks magical.
Yes. Shoot. Honestly, I can't spoil anything. But yeah, shoot, yeah, they really did a good
job. Yes, Pendragon. When the artwork and story comes together, it's amazing. Pendragon looks awesome. You are correct. Yes.
Love you, Shadowpunk, man.
So good. Yeah. Hang on one second. Glenn has to go to bed. Glenn is all the way in the UK, so he is super far in the future right now. So go get your rest, and we'll talk to you later. But thank you for hanging and dropping links as you were going. Thank you so much.
Take care.
Yes. Okay. Samuel. I know it's Sam something or other. I keep wanting to call him Sam Elliott, but I'm like, no, that's a hot old guy. But yeah, that's such a fantastic movie. And I forgot, but they made a sequel to that like years later, but I forgot about it and never got around to watching it. But yeah, no, the artwork is fantastic. And I love that you did like the inker or whoever did the inks on it did like the thin inking lines to let the art breathe, like we were talking about earlier, but also still did a lot of this dark light play. Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah, he really did a great job on that.
Okay, so let's get into this a little bit. So these are some of your inspirations for this. Berserk, Final Fantasy, Thor, Elden Ring, The Stranger. Okay, The Sword of the Stranger. Okay, I need to look at that. I have not seen that. Claymore, and that all equals Pendragon. All right, you got me intrigued by this now because I'm super big into period piece anime fighting stuff, and that looks fantastic.
Like, honestly, you have to check it out. When I watched that, it opened my eyes to what you could do. There's this one scene, I'm not going to spoil much of it, but the starting a fight at the bottom of a giant tower that's being constructed, because the whole thing takes place in, like, Japan, but it's during that one era where Chinese monks were coming in and they were doing the sort of, like, the teachings and everything like that. You know, like, they were missionaries. So they're building this giant tower, and then they start at the bottom. They fight all the way up to like the middle of the scaffolding and stuff. It is so freaking amazing. It's so good.
No, that sounds fantastic. I am huge into martial arts movies and I'm huge into anime. So I love it when you get like a really good combination of both of those. So I grew up, my bro and I grew up watching a ton of this, and we would beat each other up watching movies, trying to recreate the moves. But no, I love that you're taking some parts of each of those and kind of incorporate into your story, because everyone in the chat I already know loves most of these things, and it's already looking fantastic. So I can't wait to see what you guys are doing with the rest of this. This is great. Let's see. Let's go down here. Okay, so what you're getting. Hold on, let me go down here and see if there's any more. Let's go over the art first, and I'll go over your tiers and stuff. Someone look more. This is fantastic. Oh, it looks really great, and I love like how you incorporated some of those animes and manga styles in here. Because when you're looking at it, I can definitely see like the influences of some anime fight scenes in here, especially with like the flowing of the capes and the outfits and stuff. Like Goblin Slayer is freaking fantastic, and I love that too. But oh, come on. The amount of fight scenes is fantastic. This would also read very well in an animated series.
Oh, yes. Sure, if we ever get there, I'd love to do a Pendragon animated.
That would be fantastic. Yeah. Oh, wait, we got more stuff. What's happening? Yeah, Squirrel. We were talking about a squirrel earlier. So welcome in here, Squirrel. And dude, I love when you pop in here because your avatar makes me giggle every freaking time. And it's a squirrel villain in the superhero pose. And I love that. And have you ever seen the meme squirrel where people are all like, anytime a squirrel lands, they're doing that superhero pose?
Oh, the superhero landing? Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. And I'm huge into squirrels. I love squirrels.
What's your favorite kind of?
So I have weird squirrels in my backyard. Like, no joke. I have an entire horde of Godzilla squirrels that I have named Fatso over the years. So there's a combination of 4 different kinds. I don't know where they come from, but there's like the chunky brown ones. And then we have all black ones with red tails.
Oh,
and then we have
tails.
Yeah, then we have full fuzzy. These are weird. They're adorable as hell. Miniature gray ones with like white floofy bodies, and then they have floofy ears. So there's like a whole bunch of mix of those in my backyard. It's amazing.
That's crazy.
Yes, guys. So yeah, my mom and I feed them. We've been feeding them for like 10 years, so they've come quite chunky. So I I dubbed them Godzilla squirrels.
So What I found out, I don't remember if it's true or not. So apparently, squirrels are territorial towards other types of squirrels, and they also eat each other. So, like, the gray squirrels get eaten by the red squirrels, and the red squirrels get eaten by the black squirrels.
Oh yeah, it's a whole mess back there. It's like jungle wars galore in my backyard because I have like, not only do I have squirrels, we used to have this massive tree, and we live like by like this alley that goes into a park type situation. So we have like a whole jungle. I have squirrels, possums, skunks, hawks that try to battle them all the time. So I'm always running my backyard, yelling at the hawks to get out of my backyard. Weird animals, but yeah, I have gophers galore, and there's all kinds of who what back there. My mom makes peanut butter treats for them. So.
Oh, that's nice. Hopefully, you aren't giving any to the possums. I hate them. I do not like possums. So
the ones in Australia look adorable, and the ones here look terrifying. But once you see them up close, they're cute. Yeah, a squirrel in a lab coat would be weird. They are quite large, let me tell you. The brown one is the leader, and that's Fatso, and he has been dubbed this. His whole line of family has been coming here for like 10 years. Yeah. 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 I can put a camera out there, and you can see the carnage. Oh, I also have bunnies too, which is hilarious because the bunnies will come and just chill in like a circle. And then the squirrels will come and taunt them. So then they all run around and like do all weird squirrely bunny animal things. Yeah. Oh my gosh, guys, dorks. You're okay. It's okay. We're having fun here. We're good. We were talking squirrels earlier from Green Lantern days or all the other DC stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, squirrels are a part of comics, so you're all right.
This is very true. And also, you know what other vibes I'm getting a tiny smidgen of? A little bit of like Castlevania-ish.
Oh yeah, a little bit. You got the whole family going on.
Yeah.
So in this one, Arthur and Mordred are actually father and son.
Yes. I do have a squirrel voice. Yeah. No, I love that. I love the dynamic between them, and I love like especially when they get to more of like the supernatural power type stuff that they had, because you know how the origins were of how Mordred became to being in all types of situations.
Yeah.
So yes. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, okay. Hold on. People are saying more cool stuff about your art, and right here, Itchy. I'm still calling you Itchy because I can't not call you Itchy. What is your name? The art in the painterly colors enhances. Yes. It looks so good together. Yes. And then down here.
Yes.
Apex is saying the art looks traditional. That's a good question. Was this done digitally or traditionally, the ink lines?
So I know the ink lines were actually done traditionally. We actually do have something on the campaign where if you want, you can actually get the original ink shipped to you with a physical copy as an add-on.
Oh, cool. I love it when people add art tiers in there, especially these lines. These lines will look really good on some paper. Down here. So, okay. This is what I saw. I saw some of this when the campaign first started, and I saw people like sharing this around. And this is just the line work in this is just sick. Oh my god! If you guys could go to the page and just scroll in on this and look at this, this is intense. It's awesome. That colored would be absolutely just gnarly. I can already picture like just colors galore, gnarliness happening. Like he's got things ripping off his arms. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm definitely anticipating that. Like for most of these, I don't even know what they'll do exactly. Sometimes they'll go off script, and it's just fantastic. I'm like, why didn't I think of that?
Yes. And then I like how you brought in, like, because you were telling the tale of how Merlin was searching all over the place, like through the galaxies, if you will, to find this new person to take over the Arthur type, the Pendragon, if you will.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And that's awesome. So I like that you have like a vast mix of like kind of now feel to it, but also like that past of the Arthurian legends type stuff, but also like fantasy aspect of it, which is really dope.
Oh, yeah. So, like, my goal for this series was to bring together what I loved about, like, classical fantasy, but I also wanted to show it to a new audience because I know like there's young people younger than us that are like, I like King Arthur, but I don't know a lot about it. So this is also like a fun experience for them as well as like an introduction to who these characters are in like the core aspect.
Very cool. I like that. But yeah, the art is fantastic. Looks really great. There's a lot of detail in this too.
Oh yeah, he really locked that one out.
Very nice. Really cool. This page right here is so striking. Like I can't wait to see that. It's like a finished like colored piece because the way that the colorist does stuff, it's going to enhance this like so nicely.
Oh yes.
And then okay, you're using pirate ship. Nice. So if you're using pirate ship, that's going to tell me that you're probably shipping overseas as well.
Oh yes, definitely.
Nice. And I love that you put the people with the links in here to go check out your whole entire team. That's awesome. Very nice. All right, now let's go back up here.
Yeah,
we're gonna go throughout your whole. I'm gonna refresh it real quick, so just take me to the top faster. So you're at 53 backers right now, and you got 15 days to go, and you are very close to hitting your funding goal, which you guys are gonna you're gonna smash this by the time you're over because you're close. What is this?
Nice.
I can't do math, but yeah, you're very close to hitting that. And if anybody wants to back it, it's going to end Sunday, July 21st at 12 a.m. Eastern time. So check that out because this is fantastic. I can't wait to see where this actually goes and see more of the artwork involved in this because I really like what I'm seeing here. And let's see, let's go over your tiers quickly. That's you right there. Boom. You backed 121 campaigns. High five to that. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, I have a little bit of a spending habit.
You and I are also super backers, let me tell you. Yeah. I've supported many a campaign. I don't even know what my total is, but I know I'm close to 100 on Kickstarter, but it's probably over 100s because I've done Fun Comics, Zoop, Indiegogo, and whatever random other things.
So how is Zoop? Because I've been meaning to back from there. I just haven't. I know Axe Wilder John is a book that I really wanted, but I don't know how to back that campaign.
So you back it like you add things to your cart and just check out. Do it all at once because otherwise it will charge you. Because I went back, I couldn't figure out how to edit my pledge to add something else on there. And the last time I backed it, so they don't charge you a ton, but I believe it's interesting because you can print from there and ship it from there as well. I believe all through Zoop. They don't tend to put a ton of campaigns up at once because they want it staggered so that campaign gets on there, but they will have a few going at once and then all the future releases up front. So if you go to Zoop, it'll say kind of like Indiegogo, Fun Comic, you just click things and then add it to your cart type situation. So it doesn't take your money right as it funds. It gives it a day or two to process and then it'll take it off by like the end of the week type situation. So Zoop and Kickstarter are the same in the fact that you could back now and then it'll take your money out later. All the rest of them take your money out at pledge, which is interesting because a lot of the times you don't always get updates or things when you take your money right away, which that's okay. It's fine. I've been for some years into some campaigns that I still don't have the things for, but they're still getting made. So that's fine. But yeah, I backed a couple of campaigns for Zoop and I like the progress that they do, but I like how the Zoo people are involved in actually really getting out there and promoting the campaigns that they have. I know yeah, they do that. The Zoo people do that. So it's kind of still new. So it's still building its audience, but I have a feel like it's going to do better eventually later on when it does grow further. But yeah, it's I haven't had any problems with it so far, and I backed several campaigns, and I've had several people on here that have gone there just to test it out 1 or 2 times just to see what it's all like. But yeah, it's interesting because there's a lot of other people like in chat. There's a lot of comic creators in chat. So what they'll do is they'll do like a Kickstarter, wait a month or 2 for that to end, and they'll go Indiegogo, and then they'll go to another one, and then they use like Fun Comic as their like store front type situation. Yeah. So that's kind of interesting too because there's like some like diehard fans for each one of those platforms. And it's interesting how that works because depending on which platform, you might have super big amount of success on one. And like, it's just interesting how that works to me. It's really, really, really cool.
Oh no, I feel you on that. Like right now, I think I've had the most success on Kickstarter, but I'm going to be trying out Fun My Comics sometime soon.
Okay. Yeah, there's a couple of the guys in chat that are that have used that a lot, and I know that. So it's really cool. But yeah, so far I've backed pretty much every campaign site. I know there's a couple other ones that I know that I'm not too familiar with, but they're newer that I haven't really used. But that's interesting. But I like that there's so many options now for indie creators out there. And even people that have been established in the comic community for a long time, just to grow your fan base and like do something special for the fans. Because there's a lot of people that ask, well, you guys are like not really indie anymore because of how big you are, but you're still doing crowdfunding. I think people do the crowdfunding too to find new fans for one, and then they do it to grow your audience, but also the perks that you get as a customer and a fan, I think outweigh if you just buy it from the store.
True.
Yeah, so I like all that aspect of that. Yeah, I like all that stuff. That's fun. So you are very close to being funded. You're closing on July 21st. So you got 15 days left. So right here, if you just want to make a pledge without a reward, you could do that here. And then if you want a digital copy, $5. That's really good especially for people that want something overseas.
Yes.
Also, I myself like getting them too because I can zoom in. Getting old at some point, you want to be able to read and see what you're looking at. But I also like to zoom in too because I like to, like I did here, just blow it up just to appreciate the artwork.
Oh yeah, digital comics are good for that.
Yeah. And there's just something like when you're looking at arts digitally that the colors just ultra super pop, and I like just to be able to blow it up and like really study line work. And I think that's awesome for like an artist like myself to like do that kind of thing. I love that. But this is a very pretty cover. I like this here. So if you just want the digital cover, $5. That's a really good price for that. The regular copy for digital. And then you have a digital deluxe copy for $10. You get all digital covers, standard and the naked. So you're gonna get the virgin and the regular. Plus you're gonna get an inked and colored pages. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
And then you're gonna get some exclusive digital art prints, and then you have a theme song. Ooh, nice. Ooh, if you have a theme song for this, like the next time you do issue 2, you should make a trailer for it and put that theme song in there.
Oh, I'm actually working on the trailer with my buddy Animating right now. So
nice.
Right now he's going to be giving me the rough draft of it later on this weekend. That's what he said he was aiming for.
Cool.
But I do actually have a 45-second clip if you're able to play sound through your share links.
Share links? Let me see. Oh, I don't know. Can I play it if I hit share screen? No, because if it's down here, I'll be able to play it. Yeah, I can do that.
All right, give me 1 second.
Sure, no problem. So when you do that, I'm just going to keep going over your tiers here. So that's awesome. That's all included for $10 for your digital. That's cool. Then if you want the standard soft cover, I didn't even ask you.
Yeah.
How many pages are you going to be doing here? Because you said it's going to be a pretty chunky book, I believe. 78 pages?
78, yes.
Wow, okay. So $20 for 78 pages. Plus, you might be getting some bonus pages depending on what you guys, whatever you work out here. So the physical book is 80 gloss cover cardstock, uncoated white text interiors. Interesting. Official covers by the inks and the colorists there, and you get additional art included by various channels. That's awesome. So for $20, you're getting a really cool price on that for an 80 page book, and that's shipping anywhere in the world. So let's click this for a second. So let's see. Okay. This is for an 80 page book. That's pretty awesome deal for shipping. So United States is $7, and everywhere else looks like it's about $15 for shipping. You're getting the discount though because you are using pirate ship, so that's a bonus for people that are overseas. Because an 80 page book, that's pretty decent. Especially with some of the shipping that I've seen. Some of the shipping I've seen is going into like the $35 range now just to ship it to like even Canada.
Recently they just announced that they're increasing shipping on everything. So hopefully we'll be okay for this one. I'm not gonna change the shipping thing. If anything, we'll just pay out of pocket if it's like if it gets like bad or anything like that. Okay. I'm not too worried about that.
Let me open this back in a second. Okay, so this here is your standard cover, which is the cool cover that I used on the background here. So you get 78 pages, 8.5 by 11 size format, fully colored, center spread folding, free PDF. Okay, so you get the PDF with it, and you get 80 pages with gloss covered cardstock, uncoated white interiors. Awesome. The uncoated white text interiors is going to look really good with the way that you have coloring in this book in your line work. It's going to look really good.
Good.
So then, yeah, and campaign exclusive. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, we got Phil. What's up, Phil? Phil is also, if you haven't noticed, Pro Squirrel here. He has Phil's Treehouse, where we actually go and do squirrely type things, and I actually have a background that it's, if I return my camera off, I would have a squirrel in a tree. I know, we're stupid in here. I love it. So this book in here, this is your exclusive Kickstarter cover right here. So you get a premium soft cover, 100 plus cardstock. Okay, nice. 70 coded on. Okay, that's really cool. So you're going to get an exclusive cover here. So is this super limited? Do you have a limit on this? Or is it just...
There is no limit. Yeah. No limit. So once the campaign ends, you can no longer get the book. Okay. But if we fund, you'll still be able to get the regular digital and the standard cover.
Okay, so, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that like to collect just these type of situations so that you can, they like the limited stuff. So if that's, you got your regular one for 20, you got the exclusive 25, which is probably going to be a really short print run because of its print on demand type situation for this. Then, cool, let's see, what's the friendship package? $30. What's the friendship package? Oh, you're going to get, wait, hold on. You're going to get 2 exclusive soft copies. Okay, so you're going to get 2 of this copy here for $30?
Yes.
So that way, for $5 more, you're going to get 2.
Yes.
Is that right? Wow. Okay, correct. That's a super good deal. Wow, that's cool. That's a huge discount. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. The reason for that is I just wanted to get more people into like comics in general. So I figured if you have a friend that hasn't really been that knowledgeable in the medium, or you have someone that just like really likes comics, you can say like, hey, here's this book that you should check out. Share with your friends.
Nice. I'm a big fan of like anything that has multiple copies in it or retailer packages, because I like to back those because I give them away on my show. Like that kind of situation. I love that kind of stuff. So I love it when it's super easy like this to get multiple copies, because if you like, okay, so if you pick a tier and then you go and you try to add more on later, it can get kind of confusing and messed up. It's just, if you already have one set up already, just click it and go and check out. That way you don't have to worry about add-ons and stuff. But no, I love that. I love that. That is cool. You're getting that for a discount. That's amazing that you're doing that. And that tells me that you really like the story, but not only that, you really care about comics because you want to get people to read them. So kudos to you for doing that. Yeah, that's awesome. And then this is gorgeous. This is the one I saw right here during the, you had that as your cover for the pre-launch link. And I actually saved your campaign based on this art piece right here. I saved this based on that. Yes.
Oh, that's a really beautiful piece.
It's so pretty. And I love that you're offering a hardcover, because I love hardcover editions. I love to put them on my shelves and display them. And I would much rather have them on my shelves where I can pull it out and talk about it than stuffed in a box where I'm not going to be able to find it anymore. So I love hardcover stuff.
Like, yes, I love that. So good for like, because I don't know about you, but it's like when you get a soft cover, you got to always be careful of it bending and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's why I got the 100 cardstock cover for the limited edition one. Because it's like, I don't want that to really be damaged. I don't like that.
Look at, no. Look at how pretty this is. So this is gonna look nice because you're doing still 8.5 by 11, but still to see that, because that's gonna be a thicker size. It's 80 pages. So you're gonna get like 80 pages in a hardcover. That'll look really cool on a shelf. So actually, that's probably about the size that I just picked up over there for that book that I was showing earlier. But this is gorgeous. No, I would love that, because like I said, Lady of the Lake is one of my favorite characters. I love her. It's great.
Okay.
But yeah, that was so striking to me when I saw that art. And no, I immediately saw that and I sent that pre-launch link to a bunch of people. I was like, look at this art. This is so pretty. I love this.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So for $40, that's really cool. You can get in colored into your printing. You got naked inks and colors. Yes. 60 pound and pikes. Yeah, it's awesome. And this artist here, I'm telling you right now, I need to find and follow because their artwork is so gorgeous.
Oh yeah,
It's so beautiful. Yeah, it's got that lovely painterly feel to it. I love that.
Yes. So I love this art so much. After Pendragon, and I think like it's gonna be like a little while in the future, we are gonna be working together on like another book. So I can't wait.
Cool. Nice. I love that. Yeah, no, that art style gives me those 1980s, as I collect a lot of them. I'm a big fan of like Discworld, and I'm a big fan of like all the other like fantasy novels, but mostly for the art covers. I collect a lot of like the 80s editions if I can find them, because I love the art on those books. The art on those books is fabulous. I saw that, I was like, this gives me the coolest vibes, and I want to go read something. And that art piece did that. I was like, I need to read this. And so I want to back that big time. So that's awesome that you have that. And then, oh, you're gonna do this one too? Is this also a hardcover?
Oh, so that is the King's Chest. It is a $80 collectibles box. So
oh, cool.
You get that in it was a 9 by 12 inch box, and it comes with all 3 books, as well as physical art prints of. Oh, okay, so I've got to add this in. So most, I think all the physical tiers have a digital set of art prints that you can have, and I'm pretty much hiring a bunch of artists to do like their own take on like part of the Pendragon story or the Pendragon characters, and you'll be getting that. But if you get the King's Chest, you get all that in a physical form. So all that's going into the box.
Oh, nice. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put this on your art for a second because I see where you added that over there. So let me find. I want that sword piece again. Where'd that sword go? No, there we go. Let's keep it on that. Okay, so let's leave that. But it's probably gonna disappear when I click this add to the stage. Oh wait. Okay, you had to play it from your end. Wait, hold on. Let me unplug so people can hear this.
Gotcha. All right, let me know when. Gotcha. Let me know when.
All right, go for it.
Bet.
Yep. I'm not hearing anything. Is it muted?
I have no idea. It shouldn't be muted. I can hear it on mine.
How did you present it?
You know what I could do? I could probably do a Google link and then just send it through there.
Okay. All right, do that, and then we'll go.
That sounds better.
Yeah, do that, and then we'll plug it here. Let me plug back in so we're not hearing.
No problem.
Right here. Let me add that, and then let's see. We'll go back to your tier. So the King's Chest is going to come in a cool collector's box. I like that people are doing those, because if you do want the comics, it's fun that you put them on the box to put on your shelf. Like I was saying earlier, I like that, but I also like if you have bookcases, they look super nice on a bookshelf, and you just pick it up to get your books out of there. I love that.
Oh yeah.
Cool. And then I don't see anything on here, but you said there's going to be original art tiers available.
Original art tiers? Oh yeah. So if you do go to details with one of the pledges.
Okay, so it's an add-on.
Yeah.
Is it an add-on? Okay, yeah.
I believe so.
Let's see. An original add-on. Original. Okay. These two here, you might want to add as a tier to your front page so people can just see that, because a lot of people want to go and buy art tiers. That's the main reason that they're doing that. So if you could put these as a tier on the main page, go ahead and do that, because people want to back those more than they back books and stuff. Because I have people that just back stuff just for art.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. And then, oh wait, hold on. Let me go back to my other Twitter so I can access stuff. I can access stuffy stuff. Okay, there's that. And then, nice. So that's cool. So you're right here. Looks like you have an original inked page from the book here. It's $100. Then if you want the original double page spread, so how many of the double page spreads do you have?
Oh, the double page spread, I'm splitting them up between campaigns. So I think this one had both of them have 2, I believe. Let me look.
Cool. All right, that's neat. So you get so if you want the original inks, which look lovely, because we can go back over here, right here, you can see those. And I like that when you're looking at this, you can see the different uses of inks used. I love that. I love when you see that, because that's one of my favorite things on why I get artist edition books, because I like to look in on that and see like underlying pieces of art, and I love it when you can kind of see like the sketching stuff on there as well.
Yes.
That's fun for me. I love that as an artist. That's what I love to see that stuff. Yes, we are live, CJ. And here, let me drop the link one more time. So boom, there you go. It's a very cool Kickstarter. And I really like that you're on here because I'm like so excited. I'm like, I'm nerding out. I'm like, this is awesome. Okay, let me see if I can click this thingy. Okay, all right. Wait, do I gotta download it or?
I have no idea.
What?
I have no
Download. I think I have to download it. Let me download it. Where is it? Where is it going? What is it doing? Download it. Yay! Technology. All right.
It's the best.
Okay. There we go. Hold on. Let me know if you can hear that. I'm going to see if I can boost this volume all the way to 100. That's on 100. All right. Let's do a test real quick. Oh, my God. Play. Do you hear that? Can you hear it? Can you hear it?
I can.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to be quiet now. We're going to listen to it. Ooh, that was good. They did a great job on that.
They did. It sort of reminds me of like the Justice League Unlimited show.
Action fight scene. Oh, yeah. That's gonna look so good when you guys make the trailer for like the next one or whenever you guys get that finished. That's gonna look awesome. It's gonna sound awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, very exciting. Very exciting. Ooh, nice. Okay, so for those that just popped in chat, we're going over this campaign here for Pendragon, the Legend Foretold, which is a retelling of King Arthur, Pendragon, exactly. And right here, we're going over the tiers, but you can get original art pages here. So single art pages. I'm guessing these are 11 by 17, are $100 each. And if you want a double page spread, that's $200. That's amazing for a piece of art. And this is my favorite. I love this. I love this art piece so much. It's one of my favorite things I've seen in a long time. And here you go. Here's the link again here. And they're almost super close to getting their funding here. And they're going to end in 15 days. So Sunday, July 21st at 12 a.m. Eastern is when it's going to end. So if you guys have any questions, just pop them in chat because this has been absolutely fascinating learning about this. And I've been having a great time talking to you. We've been talking for an hour and a half.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's been nice talking to you too.
Yes, we covered a lot. Squirrels, DC, and your campaign so far. So this has been pretty amazing. So I know there's people lurking around here everywhere. So yeah, if you guys have questions, now's the time to ask. Let's see what else we got here. Let me go over your art more time because this is fantastic. I love the art style. Your artist and your colorist did such a great job.
Yeah,
so good. And I love that the interior art is fantastic. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Go for it.
Oh, my bad. I was gonna ask you a King Arthur question. So outside of King Maeve and the Lady of the Lake, who would you say is your favorite Arthurian character?
Ooh. Okay, not always in stuff, but no, I really love Mordred and Morgan Le Fay. They're some of my favorite. Like I said earlier, villains. And then not every story that you hear will have Queen Mab in it, but the ones that involve Queen Mab, I love her. She's my favorite because fairies are some of my favorite things ever, and I love reading books on fairies and magic and stuff. So those are my go-to characters when I see stuff. So anytime I see anything to do with Arthur that involves that aspect of that, I get so excited because not everyone that you read has that in there. And I'm like, yes, I need more. But yeah, that's my go-to booze. And
see, I'm with you there because my favorite was always like Merlin. Like, you know, I'm a huge fan of like wizards and stuff like that. Dungeons and Dragons.
yes,
And it's like you can do so much with those kinds of characters.
it's unlimited the amount of stuff that you could do, especially in a fantasy setting.
Yes.
Like what you can do, and then magic and any of that other stuff, especially if you're going to go into like the ethereal realms type situation. Plus, I like how you're bringing it out because he's like interdimensional traveling basically to find the next prodigy that's going to take on the Pendragon name. So the amount of stuff that you can do in there, it's really cool what you can do in that kind of a setting. I love that.
Oh yeah. Oh, let me talk about this. So there's this one setting that I really love in like Celtic mythology that I'm bringing together in like the world of Pendragon. It's called Otherworld, and it's pretty much like this world of the fairies that's parallel to our own. It exists in an astral plane as well as a physical plane, and I don't know how that works exactly, but in Pendragon, it's sort of like a dimensional barrier that's like overlaps onto the physical plane. So if we're gonna go to like recent comics, I think Eric July did something like that. But so it's interesting how he did that. But anyway, Otherworld is this whole limitless plane where all these different pantheons exist, and we get to explore the Celtic plane of things. So you get to see things like maybe Queen Maeve. You get to see things like Cernunnos and all that. The Tuatha De Danann, which was like Ireland's like pantheon of gods. So they're like the Greek Olympians in a sense. You'll get to see all those guys in time. It's gonna be so fun.
That's fantastic. One of my favorite tales of all time, and Brian Froud has instilled into my being anything to do with the Froud family. If you guys don't know, Labyrinth is one of my favorite movies of all time. The Froud family. Wendy does puppeteering. She worked on Star Wars, but she also they all worked on the Labyrinth together. And there's a fairy movies that came out in like 1981. It's a 30-minute animated short. It's inspired by the fairy books by Brian Froud. Who did all that stuff. He worked with Henson and all that stuff. And his son, Toby, who was Toby in the movies, is actually doing all the Dark Crystal stuff now. So it's fascinating. The whole family, I adore that family. But that's one of my favorite movies of all time, is that 30-minute fairy movie that I watched galore as a child growing up. It's on YouTube. You can watch it. But it's the tale of Oisin and how he gets trapped into that other fairy dimension. And he gets stuck there for a long time. And then they finally let him go. And in the real tale, like years and years and years have passed because the fairy realm aging works differently than it does in like the human realm. But I love that like it's in the same plane, but like slightly altered. So that's why when you read a lot of stories and stuff and people are in this realm, they have the sight that they can see that. So there's a lot of anime too, which involves like the yokai and stuff where people have the sight to see them. So I love anything that has to do with that kind of supernaturally like Celtic mythology, but also like demonic stuff. And I'm huge into that. I delved so far into all of those things growing up. I'm all for it. Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you this. Have you ever read the Spiderwick Chronicles?
I have seen the movies. I have not read the books, but I love Holly Black. She has she's one of my favorite authors. She does, I don't know if she wrote the Spiderwick, but she wrote some other Spiderwicks. She wrote stories like based on that, but she did a lot of fairy books as well, like dark fairy books, which are awesome. Yes.
Ooh, okay, you're getting me intrigued. You got to let me know.
I will let you know. I have an entire like shelving unit over here with nothing but like fantasy / fairy tale books that I have grown up with that I love. But there are some amazing like retellings of fairy tales that have come out. Like I got really big into like young adult books like 15 years ago, and there's amazing ones in there that are like that. They have to do with like the second sight type thing where like fairies and like the other world type situation. There's so many of them. And I'm really liking because there's a lot of comics that are coming out now that are dealing with that kind of stuff. And that's my favorite thing to read. I love that stuff. But yeah, I will send you links galore for stuff. Yes. But yeah, I love that. And I like the Spiderwick Chronicles movie. I thought that was really cool.
Oh, you
I
like
dug
the early 2000s one?
Yeah.
Yes, I love
Yeah.
that one.
I'm a huge fan of weird children's movies because there's something magical about them. I love like the practical effects, especially like Dark Crystal Labyrinth. I grew up reading. I have an entire shelf dedicated to Labyrinth. It's my favorite thing of all time. I am super huge into fantasy aspect and all this stuff. I love it. It's just something awesome about it. I really dig it. And hi, I forgot to say hey. And if you're just popping in here, here's the link to the Kickstarter. You have 15 days left to go, and you are almost fully funded. But it's so cool. The art in this is fantastic, and I know you just said that as well. But let me show you more of the art, Michael. You're really gonna dig this. It's awesome. But look at this. Look at this action. And wait, because Michael is here. Let me find. Look at the inspirations for this, Michael. Berserk, Final Fantasy, Elden Ring, Sword of the Stranger, the Thor, and then Claymore, and you add that together, you're getting Pendragon. But also, I picked out a couple other like anime titles that. Oh wait, what am I doing? Oh my god, there we go. My bad. That's what happens. Yes. What are you saying? Weird children's movies lead to weird. You know, hey, I'm for the weird. I am for the weird. Let's go. The weird and the strange. Let's go. Lydia Dietz said it correctly. I myself am strange and unusual. Makes life exciting. Let's go. But Michael, check this out. So Berserk, Final Fantasy, Elden Ring, Sword of the Stranger, Claymore, and Thor. You put that all together, that's the stuff that you're getting in Pendragon here. And just showing off some of the art because we talked about this earlier. I know there's more people popping in right now, but the underlying painting technique plus how you had like the glowing bits for like the sword and magic, but also the thinner lines for the inking works so well with this style. It's just lovely. And I love that your panels are interactive.
Yes.
Like there's a swooshing, slashing, but the sword like protruding through the panels. It's fantastic.
Well.
It's so good. Like we also talked about how the artist studied the lighting. The lighting is just on point in this. It's so gorgeous. This still here is one of my favorite panels I've seen in this so far. It's really fantastic. Let's see. What?
That one's not even the best one in the book, I think.
Well, you have 80 pages, so you only teased us with a little bit of stuff. So I'm excited to see what else is in here. But just based on this one panel alone, I love it. It's fantastic. You know, hey, let's go weirdness. That's what I'm gonna say. Yes, gorgeous panels, right? And I love how the panels, like not even just the white border or a black border, like your panels are interactive, like the side panels and the borders. I love that. It's fantastic. Yeah. It enhances the artwork. It really does.
Yeah, that was entirely David's idea.
Yes. So look at here. So you can really look at the coloring on here and see the line work, but also when you get down in here, like how it looks like it's actually painted. And then it almost looks like either an acetate on top where you have like that really good painted background or like cells from like old school 2D art cells. And it's fantastic. This right here.
So I'm going to tell you a trick. So the actual inks is just David, the clouds, and the rock. Everything else was David.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, everything else was David Smelling.
2024 weird equals wealth. Listen, I've been weird my entire life. If I could figure out how to make that into wealth, I would be a bazillionaire right now. Yes, Kelly, exactly. You like the border panels as well. And you know what's weird, interesting about that too, is because depending on which Celtic version or versions of the other world that you see, like which is fascinating because you kind of hinted on this a little bit. In a lot of mythology, the fairy realm was in certain locations, but it was like a border around like a map or certain situations, and you could enter into that border. And I like that you kind of incorporate that because that's giving me more of the mythology type vibes in there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean like how they were like, you have to go to like a certain mound or like a lake or something? And once you pass that.
Yes. Yeah. So that's really cool. But look at how like it's just enhancing the artwork because it's extending the artwork off the panel. So the swoosh that's happening here, like comes down in here, swish, and that's coming off the page. It really enhances the artwork and the storytelling. So they did an absolutely fantastic job thinking about that on top of the artwork that they were just doing to begin with. But I really absolutely love it. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Let's see.
We're back.
quit saying what you're thinking. Get out of my head, Kelly. What's up, Matt? Yes, exactly. It looks like watercolor with India ink over the line work. That's what it looks like. It really does give that vibe, and I love that because it's got like a lighter shade to it. It's not like fully super darkened like in the coloring, and I love that. It's awesome. It's really good. So they did a fantastic job. So was this your first time working with this artist colorist?
Yes, actually, yes.
Wow,
this is my
okay.
first project with them. I really lucked out.
You really lucked out because the person that you're doing, you could tell they've been around for a while, but also they understand storytelling.
Yes.
And they get that. And they get that their work, even just being a colorist, is meant to enhance the rest of the page, but it's not meant to overpower the line work that's already there. Like they understand that. They understand that. And that's a true comic book stuff right here. And this is my favorite thing. I can't wait to see this fully rendered because this is going to be one of my favorite pieces ever.
Oh yeah. Let me hop on him for a little bit. So that guy right there, if you're familiar with Celtic lore, that is Bala of the Evil Eye, and he's pretty much this guy that the Tuatha De Danann fought. It's pretty much like angels and demons, and he has this real cool power where if he opens his eye, anything that looks upon instantly dies. So I don't know how to exactly make that work in the comic, but it's gonna be something cool, like anime-esque.
You know, it's interesting that you say that because when you look at his body, because the eye is open right here.
Oh yeah.
Like his body is deteriorating, like in front of you. Look at that. So he's looking at himself, but because of his power, it's deteriorating his body in front of him.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think of it like that.
But yeah, look at that. You see that because look at his hand. His hand is normal, and the whole rest of his body is literally deteriorating in front of him because the eye is open. That's awesome. That is such a super sick piece of art. And by the way, your art up for sale on here. You definitely need to add those tiers to the front page so people can see that. But if you back it, you can pick up some art tiers and there's some double.
So what do you mean, like add those tiers?
Right here.
Oh my bad.
Wait. Hold on. Let me go to your page. To here on this page. Add them here, like at the end here. Put them here, so people could just back that because a lot of times people will back that instead of backing other stuff because they like to back the highest campaign possible, but also people like art pieces. So if this tier here is where we go? Let me go back to details. Okay, so if this one here is just for an add-on for an art piece, figure out how much it would be for the art piece plus a regular copy of the book or something. But if they just want the added page here, they can do that and add a book on in here. So figure out how you want to add that, but definitely put these two tiers on the front page.
All right. So what I could do is I could split the one thing in half, and then I could add that one onto the thing. If that works, because once you back an add-on tier, I think they won't once you back something on Kickstarter, they won't let you alter it. So
if you go into your pledge and manage pledge, you can do that, but it's wonky because if you already added a piece like an original art tier, it's weird how that goes, but that's going to be a limited one anyways. So if your double page spread is just a 1 of 1 or a 2 of 2, you have to make sure that you put that in there because people know that's a super limited thing. And if you only have like 10 pages available, but you have 80 for this one book or however many it is, just say that that's how many limited they are. And if they want to like reach out to you, pick their pages or whatever, or just randomly, just put that in your tier, but definitely put that on the front page so that people know that's an option, because I guarantee you what's happening too is people are either backing a tier here. Why is it going down there? Tier here, and they're getting over, but they're not fully going through the add-ons. Because let's say if I pledge this, what happens is it takes you to a different page where this is up top. And a lot of times people don't see the add-ons are on the bottom. So if people are actually looking for add-on tiers, it's easier for them to be here and then go to the next page to do that. But because they're higher level tiers, and a lot of times people go to a campaign and they try to figure out what's the highest level tier they can back because they want to back the highest level tier.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so that's always an option too to put that on there. So, but I would definitely do that because you have enough time to put those on the main page that's on. So that's really cool. So let's go in here. But yeah, you guys are doing really good. I'm very excited about this because I actually really love the art and everything I've seen. Like I'm for sure picking up this hardcover book because I fell in love with this art piece pre-launch. During pre-launch, I saw this and I legit sent this to a bunch of people and I was like, I don't know what this is, but I gotta find out more about it because I love it. And I'm so very excited about this. I'm a Kickstarter wizard. Oh, yeah. Yes. Like I said, I've done, actually, I don't even know how many fully I've done of these because I think this is number, let me see. This is number 73 of me doing just from last year, like literally a year from now, that I made my Kickin' It with Kpop, which is any campaign focused, but I have another series, but half the ones I did for my Fartist feature, which was my other series, were campaigns. So I probably in the hundreds by now of just doing campaign promotion things. So I'm learning a lot as I go. And it's also interesting too, because Kickstarter has changed a few things along the way.
Oh, yeah.
They changed like the way that they've done like on their page here. Wait, where am I at? On their page here. Like this has changed a little bit. They added this over here. It's a little bit different. They've also added too, if you want to go to like an in-demand type phase, that's fairly recent. So that's now happening. And they added a couple other just interesting things like that along the last couple of months. So it's fun to see them evolve and kind of keep up with the other companies that are popping around and stuff. But I love campaigns. Like I've literally stopped buying anything out of an LCS except for like weird random back issue stuff. And I've just stick to like the campaign promotion stuff because I love all this indie stuff. I love weird horror stuff. I love tales. I love things that you don't normally see inside of really an LCS, really. Yes, there's some companies that are in there that do stuff, but usually don't get most of it. It's usually just Marvel and DC, and I like the weird stuff. I like this. This stuff to me is interesting. So
let me sell you on something because recently I got into this new series that's really good. Are you a fan of Japanese? Are you a fan of like Japanese mediums and stuff like that?
Yes.
So, let me see if I can pick this out because they sent me this in a foam cover. It's this comic book called Blue Geisha, and actually, let me turn my green screen off.
Okay.
Forgive my room, but right here, Blue Geisha is.
Hold on. Oh no, I'm huge into anything like anime or cultural stuff. I love it, and I don't know what that is, but that looks awesome.
It's so good. That. It's really good.
Yeah, link me to that too. I'll link you to the other things. You link me to that because I definitely want to find out more about that.
Definitely.
Nice. Here I'm gonna drop more of the Kickstarter link down here, so we got more people popping in here. It's awesome. You guys have been chilling with us for like almost 2 hours. This is fantastic. And but yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything, pop them in chat, and we're gonna probably be getting out of here soon because it has been almost 2 hours. I'm getting hungry. I want some food. I've also been talking too long. I can feel my voice getting hoarse. So I'll give it a couple seconds for you guys to pop in here, but we'll just go over some more of your art because this is so good. I really love it. I like that it's texturized too. So like what CJ was saying too is like you can actually see like the texture, like where they sprayed extra stuff over it to make it look like it's like ink or something. It's really neat. Love it. That's really good. Like this panel here is fantastic. Yeah, no, I really want to see more of this artist and this colorist because they did such a phenomenal job. It's really good. This is still one of my favorite. It's still one of my favorite panels. Like the light and everything. It's just gorgeous. So good. And this is your regular standard cover here, but yeah, even when you're looking at it, you can see like this, the line work, but also how it gets lighter and they change up the coloring based on the lighting. So it's so fantastic. Oh, wait. Oh, dang it. Did it again. There we go. Oh, my God.
You good.
There we go. Yeah. I keep forgetting that. But, yeah, see like here, like, see how it's like dark. Then it gets kind of brownish grayish here because of the lighting. I love that. And it's changes depending on where it's at, too. Like here, it's lighter, softer, depending on where the light is hitting it. And I like that they didn't go with super solid, just blacks throughout the whole thing. I like that they adjusted that because of the lighting. So it's actually enhancing the line work like so well. I love it.
Yeah, definitely.
And then, the colors of this fantastic. But yeah, like I said, the way that the artist made everything off panel, but also interacted with it. That's so cool. It's literally telling more of a story, and I think that's phenomenal. This is absolutely fantastic. And here's more of the inspiration page. And this is just so cool. The vibes of this cape alone, it's just giving me all kinds of coolness, I'm like, dude, I want to go watch so many animes right now. Like, you have no idea.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely watching
the fur fluff. Let's go. It's from the 90s, the late 90s. It's a Red Hawk. I think it's called Red Hawk. It is a phenomenal movie. It's like very like samurai ninjutsu type ninja situation going on, but the art style and the story is fantastic. You got to watch it. It's really cool.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out later. That does sound good.
Yeah, I got a whole crap ton of stuff that I will just DM you. But yeah, it's fantastic. I love this story. I'm so in love with that piece right there. I can't even do anything. But yeah, go check this out. They have 15 days to go, so it's going to end Sunday, July 21st. Go check it out. And I need a marketing job. Maybe we'll get in there. We'll see what happens with my current job. So that, yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So what's up, Matt? By the way. And yeah, so go check out the Kickstarter campaign. We're gonna be getting out of here just because I'm losing my voice. I can already tell. But yeah, go check it out. It's fantastic, and you have a couple days to go. So remember, on Kickstarter, you can back today and pay when it funds. So if you want to back it now, you don't have to worry about it until the campaign is funded. So meaning they hit the $3,000 goal, they will then take your money out. But then, like, I don't know, what is it, like half an hour before? Like after,
yeah, around that time. It's either half an hour or they'll wait like a day or two.
Yeah. So you have 15 more days to actually pay for something if you want to back it. And then also within a day or a month or however long it takes you to get your surveys out, be sure to fill out your surveys. This is huge. Yeah. Fill out your surveys, people. You have to do that. But yeah,
I've actually send you the digital copy.
Ooh, yes. So check out for messages. So it'll go through your email and it'll go to your actual messages on Kickstarter of where you can get your digital tier copies and all that stuff. So check that out. But it's been an absolute pleasure getting to know you and talking all kinds of nerdy stuff in comics, DC stuff. Let's go. Squirrels. It's amazing. Yeah, no, come back next time you have another campaign or any other time, because a lot of times I do late night hangs. I have like comic people and rhino people on, and I usually just drop the link in chat. You're welcome on anytime. What? And yes, we're getting out of here. So I need food. So bye guys. Thanks for everybody hopping in here. And go follow him in all the thingies. I have all your links below, but go follow him. That's great. So getting out of here. Boom. Boom.